Hey guys, this is Manelki, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on the new Capture the Cephalon game mode available with the U16 update or the Sanctuary update. And for those, I guess, who aren't aware, it's basically just a capture the flag game mode. It's 4v4. Basically, you have the Moon clan against the Sun clan or Sun team or whatever. And yeah, it's just basic capture the flag game mode. The only real difference is the flags are they're actually cephalons. So it's kind of neat because when you pick up the flag or the cephalon rather, it'll talk to you and kind of talk a bit of trash, and it's kind of neat. It'll kind of discourage you and trying to make you feel like crap for taking it basically. But all in all, it's a pretty solid game mode. I've been playing a little bit now over the last couple days, and to tell you the truth, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Now it's not perfect, obviously. There's been a bug over the last few days. I'm not sure if they've fixed it or not, but there's a bug where people can bring their normal loadouts into the game. See, basically the way they've got it set up is they're only allowing certain warframes and certain weapons and mods and stuff into the game. The idea is they're going to balance it first, like just kind of piece by piece, balance it real slow, get it right, and then add one more thing in, balance it all out, and just kind of continue like that rather than throwing everything in at once and trying to balance the hell out of that, which would be kind of a nightmare. So they're trying to balance it bit by bit, but what's happened is, like I said, some people are somehow managing to get in with their regular loadouts, which, as you can imagine, are just stomping everybody else, but it's pretty rare. You don't see that much at all. So it's pretty rare. So it's not really that huge a deal. Other than that, the only other real major issue I see is Volt. A lot of people like to bring Volt because he has an extremely useful first ability. His Zap ability, his Electrocute Shock thing. It does a surprising amount of damage when it hits a Warframe. But the biggest thing with Volt is going to be his speed, his number 2 ability, I guess. And basically, it's allowing him to zip across the map, grab the enemy Cephalon, and zip right back at speeds where there's very little you can do about it. I mean, sure, if you've got somebody waiting at the flag or whatever, with a fourth ability ready to go, then I can see it. But short of that, and the other thing, of course, is the energy is so limited. It's very, very difficult to build up a large amount of energy because every time you die, your energy resets to 0, and of course there's no energy siphons or energy regen of any kind. You literally have to pick up the blue orbs to get your energy. So, um, the thing is with Volt, of course, it's only his second ability, I think, so he's able to use that speed fairly frequently. So that's the major issue I see with it right now. It doesn't appear to have a lot of bugs aside from the one I mentioned, of course. It does seem to be a pretty rock solid game mode. The levels are beautifully designed. They're very, very well balanced as far as I can tell. Like I said, they look great. They play great. They have good flow to them. There's a lot of coptering potential. I've only played 2 of the maps. I'm not sure how many they are. There's this one you see here in the video is kind of an outdoorsy map, which is kind of nice, and then there's another more indoor-centric map, but it's also quite good. So the map design is very well done in my opinion. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, if you like capture the flag style games, then you're probably gonna like Capture the Cephalon. It's really, really nice to be able to play some kind of competitive mode in Warframe, because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I like my competitive shooters, and I found myself kind of playing Warframe, in co-op mode, or solo. And then when I'm in that competitive mood, I'd switch over to another game like, Blacklight, Retribution, or whatever, and play that. But now it's kind of like I can get pretty much everything I want right in one spot from Warframe, so I don't have to leave to go play something else, because it's quite good. It's very well done. So I definitely recommend it if you haven't already tried it. It's definitely worth a go. Now, you're going to need to wear the special uh, Conclave sigil if you want to gain Conclave points from this, and what that's going to let you do is it's going to let you unlock PvP specific mods Now I'm pretty sure you cannot use those PvP specific mods outside of PvP. So if you're a collector and you're concerned with getting all the mods, it's not a big deal to skip over this. If you're not into PvP, you're not really missing anything. It's like I said, it's just for PvP, so I wouldn't worry too much about it from a collection standpoint. But yeah, just it's definitely worth a look. It's well done. It's fun. It's fast paced. The only thing is, you might get a bad server. Funny thing about Warframe is the matchmaking and the host selection. Sometimes when you get a host migration, or if it just so happens that the host you're getting sucks, well, you're gonna be lagging. So, but for the most part, it's not a problem. So yeah, anyway, that's what I think of Capture the Cephalon. I like it. It's fun. It's fast, and I'd recommend anybody try it who's into PvP at all. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.